on Charmed, and is it supposed to be like an extension of the television show? Is it canon? Does it count?
Yeah, you know, it's season 10, so it continues with the show left off with bringing back some old characters and bringing in some new characters, but just essentially taking what people loved about the show and bringing it to life as a comic book that stands on its own while also giving people more of what they love about Charmed.
And so are there callbacks to old storylines and things that have already happened to our favorite Charmed characters?
Yeah, you know, we're moving forward for sure, but we're also definitely paying homage to what people loved, bring back some old villains, definitely, and also, you know, it was very, there's a whole thing where Prue, the original third sister, died in the third season, and Paige replaced her, but now we have Prue alive again in the comics. So we have all four sisters, and it's sort of definitely addressing the things that happened before and what people care about while definitely moving forward. Yeah.
You just started a new story arc. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we have our ongoing artist, Eliza Feliz, who's doing a great job. But between her arcs, we have different artists come in just for usually a one-shot or two-part arc. We had Demott, an Italian artist, come in for issues 6 and 7, and she did a great job there. And we have, first time I'm even mentioning this because it happened last night, we have, her name is Georgia Esposito. She's going to be drawing issue 13, which is a Coop one-shot called Court of Love. It's about, Coop is Phoebe's husband, and he's going through a whole thing with, he's a Cupid, and it's sort of this fun, light relationship issue that sort of, it catches up with all the Charmed ones where they are in their relationships and marriages, because I came into the series, and at the end of the original TV series, every character was married, had at least 20 kids, so it was just this big thing, so I wanted to sort of revisit why the characters are together and what they love about each other, rather than just keep on with the status quo. You know?
And is it interesting writing based on something else that a team of writers has worked on forever and just kind of bouncing off of what that was?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a different kind of thing than my normal writing, because I create series here, I do some creator-owned stuff, but Charmed, as you said, it's is a very strong basis of what it's been. You know, there's 8 seasons of TV, and I got the job a few years ago, and I had a long time to catch up on Charmed and rewatch it, and Netflix was really helpful for that. So yeah, it's very interesting because they have such a rich history that I can pull from, and at the same time, it's cool to see characters that I'm writing on TV. You know, I can just at any time I want to revisit a character or get a refresher on their voice or motivation, you just go on Netflix and watch a few episodes, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
What a wonderful thing Netflix has become.
It's true, you know, and I got my start in writing comics on Joss Whedon's Angel, so it's sort of that was my first gig. So it's fun to come back and do Charm now, because it's another one of those shows from the WB back then. So it's shows that I love and grew up with. To be able to write those is just pretty awesome.
That's very cool. And so season 10 is starting. What can we expect to happen to some of our characters?
It's all right. I don't want to say much because we're only 8 issues in as of this coming Wednesday, right? And a lot's happening. It's a really dark season, but I'll have to say that it's darker and funnier than it's been for a while. Because for a while it got very light, right? It got light with sort of a fairy tale twists from seasons 5 and on, but seasons 3 to 4 were super dark. So we're kind of going back to that while keeping the humorous aspect of the lighter seasons. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We won't push it too much then.
Oh, and I do want to say we're bringing back a character, Tyler. He was a fire starter in Charmed, and he was a very minor character, but we're bringing him back for a pretty major role this season, along with Prue and Cole was in the first few issues. So we're kind of delving back into what I personally wanted to see more of.